Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. This is your guy, DeMarcus, here for your motivational morning with the Beta Project. You can always find us on YouTube at Humble and Focus, and I'm so glad to be here. I had an amazing weekend in Chicago. Got a chance to grow my mind, grow my spirit and my heart, and I'm coming back more powerful than ever. You know I do. And I love the place that I feel where I'm powerful. The reason for it is because I know what it took to get there, and I know what information had to go into me. What's even more important is I know what information had to leave me. I had to leave behind some of the things that were old to get the new. If you only have 12 spots for 12 eggs and you have another great, amazing eggs, one of those old eggs have to go if you want to put that egg in there. Anyway, so today is October 21st, 2019. We're getting closer to the new year. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for you to start thinking about what you want to be for 2021. No, I didn't say 2020. I said 2021. You want to be something for 2021. You make a New Year's resolution in 2020, and you'll be that by 2021. Don't think that by being it or saying you're going to do it in 2020 by January 1st, you're just going to get up and get it. So, anyways, today the video is called the Requested Answer, and today's quote is by Lee Ogden, and it is, "Be the best answer." That's the only slide I have today. Now let's get after it. Are you guys ready? I'm freaking ready. I'm ready. What's up, man? How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling that energy? Y'all feeling good? Woohoo! I'm feeling it. Well, I'm DeMarcus. I'm here for the motivational mix today, and we're going to go ahead and talk about some things. Today is the requested answer. And I have stories for you. I want to share things with you, but I want you to think about, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't want to put this as the title because I didn't want to scare away people. It may not be the right answer, but it's okay, because here's what I want you to think. When are you going to stop denying yourself as being the blessing that somebody else has been looking for? When are you going to step up and be the blessing that someone else has been waiting for? Now see, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a society where everybody's connected. And the thing is, you have a purpose. Your presence has a purpose. Some people wonder why am I still here and somebody else is gone? Well, you have a purpose. There's something that you're going to do. There's something that you're going to create. There's someone that you're going to inspire that's been looking for the answer. And you are the answer to their requested question. You're the answer they've been looking for. How do I know? Well, this weekend I have a story. I was at the conference this weekend. I was with my friend Diamond, and we were out there having a good time. And we went to our award ceremony. I don't know if I put pictures up, but she got an award too. We both got service awards. So we were just having a blast, just enjoying the fact that somebody thought that we were good enough to get a service award just because we decided to put our hearts into helping others, right? So after the award ceremony happened, they needed to break down. So we stayed after we broke down, helped break down the room. And then after that, Diamond's like, "I'm hungry, I want some chicken nuggets." I was like, "Okay, let's go get some chicken nuggets somewhere." And so we're about ready to leave. Now, remember, I don't know if I ever talked to you about this, but nothing in life is coincidence. That guy you bump into, he's not coincidence. That girl you run into, not coincidence. That job you're fired for, not coincidence. The job you're hired for, not a coincidence. So I said, "Well, Diamond, there's a restaurant literally right next door to the banquet hall. Why don't we just go there?" She's like, "All right, that's fine." So we get in and we go in there, and they sit us in this section. There's a multiple service in this section, or in this restaurant. Bars there. We could have sat at the bar easy, but we got placed at this one table with this one young lady. Fast forward the story. Somehow it got discussed of what we kind of do and how we help people to put a change in their lives, who want something more for their lives, who feel like they're worth more. And she sat there and she started to tear up, and we didn't look surprised. And she told us the story of how her life has been upside down, and she has been asking and praying for something to come along and change. Now, a lot of you may not even notice what happened, but I'm not oblivious to what is in front of my face anymore. I might be oblivious to what's in front of my face because I want another answer, but I'm not oblivious to what's in front of my face. This lady called us into her restaurant. It had to be us at this time. Everybody else had gone home. Diamond and I weren't drinking. We were very much sober. We just wanted some food, and they put us in this section. So the lady had a question. She had a need, a desire, and we were the blessing that fulfilled her question. We were the blessing that fulfilled what she needed. We were her requested answer. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think about this. In your life right now, are you being the kind of person that can be an answer to somebody else? Now, most people, they're not going to change. They're not going to feel like they need to change. Their best self is right who they are. That's fine. Because I realized something as reading the Bible the other day. There was miracles by John and Paul and Jesus and everybody else. But we fail to realize that in the midst of all these great people that are popping up in the Bible, okay, so some of you guys get turned off by the Bible. That's fine. We'll talk about movies too. All these people that are being turned off, all these people that are in movies. So think about it. You got Avengers, you got Thor, and you got Hulk, and you got Hawkeye, and you got Black Widow. You got all these super characters fighting in the first Avengers movie. But guess what happened? There was a lot of random strangers that were also in the movie that had little to no relevance to the story, except for to give the purpose to the hero. They had to save the city. If the city was abandoned and there was no reason to save it, then maybe they wouldn't have saved it. But they have to save all the other people. So some of you people are never going to change because you're necessary to create the hero inside of someone else. Your purpose, and it's a little deep here, but your purpose is to be the answer to someone else's why am I here? Why can I save? Your sacrifice of life might be the situation that makes somebody step up. And I don't mean sacrifice in death. I mean sacrifice in everything that you're giving up because you don't want to change. So you might just be an extra character in a movie. I'm sorry, did I go too far? Oh, you didn't know that some people are just extra characters here. You didn't know that. Okay. See, the thing is, I believe that everybody has a chance to be great. But I also believe that everybody also has a chance to choose not to. And so when you're not choosing to be great, when you're choosing to be average, like these people in these cities, or the people in the Bible, let's go back to New York City. They're in New York City and they're fighting, yada, yada, yada. There's people who are running. That's what they do. That's their job. And then there's people that are stood up and protected. So you might just be an extra in a movie. Yeah, extras don't get listed like that. Extras don't have high billing because extras don't make that difference other than creating urgency and purpose in the hero. So you might be creating purpose. So you, ladies and gentlemen, that are watching this video might be here to create purpose in me. And if it is true, I feel you. But anyways, back to this young lady. And she told me her story and how her story, since she was a young person, she has been on her own and she's been working hard and she's doing this and she's doing that. And she doesn't have the basic necessities that everybody else has, like a car, a house, and all this other stuff. But she's working her butt off to try to get somewhere. And she literally said to me, wrote me a long email, and she said to me, I have been praying for you and Diamond or from someone to help me, but I could not see, based on where my situation was, how I was going to make it happen. So the reason I wanted to say it like that is because, ladies and gentlemen, we often are in a situation to where we are the answer to somebody's question, but if we're not to the level we need to be, we can't inspire that person, and that one chance encounter is missed. The chance encounter that your purpose in life was to change somebody else's life is completely and utterly missed because you weren't ready. You're the requested answer to this person's problem, but you're not stepping up to your greatness, so you can no longer step forward and help someone else. You cannot help somebody at the same level as. Yeah, you can help move somebody a little bit higher. You guys can live together, but you can't pull somebody up because you don't want to step. Anyways, I'm sorry. Now, sorry, you're an extra. Sometimes you're an extra. I don't know. That's what you're here for. But anyways, the purpose of this whole video is to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that you are the blessing that someone else is asking for, that someone else is praying for. You know, you're so sad because your relationship didn't work out, but come to realize that you were somebody else's blessing and it just wasn't your time because you hadn't met that person yet. You come to realize that, you know, you being in a situation, in the place that you've been, was supposed to happen because you had to meet that one person. John Schutte, I don't know if you're on here because I can't see the quotes, but you were, either I was sent to you or you were sent to me. But either way, we had to meet. That could be the reason I'm at St. Charles Hyundai right now, other than the fact of helping other people. But ladies and gentlemen, there's always a situation that's going to come and rise if you pay attention to it. What you'll notice is that you were always going to be in the right situation at the right time, if you notice it. Otherwise, it will pass you by. So you are the requested answer. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited about this. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, or Byron, I don't know. I've been waiting to read this book for so long, and I finally have gotten to it. And I'm so excited. But I just want to read you something here, because, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about, the requested answer or the blessing that someone else is asking for. So I want you to think about this as we go ahead and finish up. The secret is the law of attraction. Everything that's coming into your life, you are attracting into your life. And it is attracted to you by virtue of the images you're holding in your mind. It's what you're thinking. Whatever's going on in your mind, you are attracting. So, ladies and gentlemen, how are you thinking about your life? Are you thinking about it in a positive way? Are you thinking about that life in a way that, you shape up and you want to be better? Because guess what? When you decide that you're ready to lose weight, the fitness guru will come. That's what happened to me last year whenever I lost all my weight. Ron Williams showed up in my life. When you decide you're ready to make some more money and change your life, the money will come. St. Charles Hyundai popped in my life when I needed to change. When you decide you're ready to step forward and get a mentor and have somebody coach you and be a coachable individual, not just somebody who says they're coachable and wants to do anything, then the mentor shows. Marlene Trice popped up in my life. Stephen Meyer popped up in my life. So we got all these people that are now starting to come into my life. And now the thing I'm asking for is a teammate that is ready to rock and roll and change the lives of all the people around us with greatness. And I had Ferris Ashby show up in my life. Diamond Johnson show up in my life. John Schutte show up in my life. I had all the people that Marlene are around show up in my life. I've had all these people from Renatus, that's the conference that I was at this weekend, connections I made, show up in my life. I had this young lady who's ready to change her life and is willing to do whatever it takes to get there, show up in my life. Now you're wondering, why are all these people showing up? Because I asked for it. In my mind, the only thoughts that are here is how can I change my life to change someone else's life? Or how can I change me? Ladies and gentlemen, I got a new shirt on that arrived in my doorstep today as I came in. It says legacy, because this is what I'm going for. But you think it's for my legacy, but it's not. The legacy that's on this shirt is for the legacy of all people. Like the word legacy is seen right here, right? But let me get closer. Inside the word legacy are other words. Passion, learn, obsession, create. Ladies and gentlemen, your legacy is made up by more things than you can even imagine. Your legacy is made up by a whole bunch of stuff that is right here on the front of your chest. And I've been calling it into action. All the thoughts in my mind have been calling it into action. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I've also had some negative things happen. Love problems. Had it happen. Why? Because in my mind, I don't often believe I'm full of love. I'm full of love. I don't often believe I deserve love. I don't always believe I'm the great. I believe I'm a great motivator, speaker. I believe I can help and change the world. But when it comes to some of the things inside me, my confidence issues, with some of the things that happened to me in the past, I attract the wrong people sometimes. But it's all in my mind. So now I started changing. I started requesting something different. I started asking God when I pray at night, Lord, please send in me understanding so that the people in my life can show up. And now all of a sudden I got Nancy Rose and Ryan Dodge just sitting here being willing to help me. They don't know me very well. You don't know who they are, but I'm naming people in here. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, you will always find what you're looking for. I finally decided to get back on my weight gain. All of a sudden, I meet a girl named Kaylee who works at the gym, and her husband own the gym. Everything that you want will come to you when you're ready to ask for it. And when you're ready to ask for it, and someone asks for something, when you ask for something, you need to make sure that you are the right answer for them, so that at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, there's never no doubt that whenever you cross paths with somebody, instead of you guys missing each other, you meet. And that meeting creates something different. I don't know if you know a lot about mountains. We kind of talked about this before, but whenever two tectonic plates move together, a mountain is formed. They either go on top of each other, sometimes they go in convergence, but a mountain is formed whenever two plates come together. Other than that, if they miss each other, it's just friction. That's what earthquakes happen. But mountains can be built off of these tectonic plates moving slowly into each other. So, ladies and gentlemen, the necessity that you must be the answer that someone needs, you must be the other side of that mountain that's going to create, the other side of that tectonic plate that's going to create the mountain, ladies and gentlemen. That is your job. That is your job to finally step up and realize what greatness you have. That is your job to not allow yourself to just be a freaking extra in a movie. Don't just be an extra in a movie, ladies and gentlemen. Your greatness is on its way. I'm going to be changing lives. And I've got a crew that's ready to run. And I asked for this crew, and it's time. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, they don't view me as weak as I feel like I am sometimes. But they view me in a way that they know that my power is infinite and that nothing can stop me. And when you have people like that behind you, how could you lose? You can't. But some of you got the wrong friends. You're up here clucking with chickens when you need to be flying with eagles. Yeah, I told you I was feeling good. This is a 15-minute video. I apologize. Actually, you know what? No, I don't, because it's great and you need it. Get your legacy on, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go. It's time to stop playing around with things. It's time to step up and be the answer. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody needs you. Somebody needs you. Do you hear me? Let me say it to you 5 more times. Somebody needs what you have. Somebody needs your personality. Somebody needs what you will say to them. Somebody needs your presence. Somebody needs you. But are you willing to step up and say, I am valuable and I need to step forward and go where I am needed? Or will you consistently stay where you are and miss opportunities that not only change your life, but change the lives of others? That's the question you need to ask yourself on a daily basis. You need to ask, am I willing to step up today? Am I willing to be better today? Am I willing to change somebody's life today? Am I willing to get things done today? What am I willing to do today that will make someone better tomorrow? Be the requested answer to someone's prayers. Be the requested answer to someone's need. Be the requested answer to someone longing. You don't know what people have out there that's going on, but your presence and the way you carry yourself may solve their issue just by you being there. Just because they're thinking about killing themselves today and they're so sad and you just happen to have a great day and you smile at them and you say hello and you save their life. You don't know, ladies and gentlemen. You have no idea that we are all interconnected beings. So why are you not connecting with the right people and believing that if we are all interconnected beings, the value that I have, how bright my light is will make more light in the room. But you got to get a brighter bulb. Be the requested answer. You're worth so much more than what you're giving. But the question is, are you willing to step up to give it? Are you willing to increase yourself to give more? You can affect. You got Martin Luther King. Imagine if Martin Luther King did not say, you know what? This is huge. This is America. This is too big. I can't change all of America. And he decided just to tell a couple people in his church. I wouldn't be sitting in front of you right now. So I want you to think about the light that you have to present, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're going to be a target because some people don't like love. Some people don't like positivity. Some people thrive on the negative. So in all reality, are you willing to sacrifice what you are now for what you're going to become? Are you willing to sacrifice what you are now for what somebody else is going to become? Be the requested answer. And not only be the requested answer, be the best freaking answer. And that is all I have for you today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. I know it's a little long, but you know, I promise you, you're going to get something from this. I'm DeMarcus. I believe and I love in each and every single one of you. And I just look forward to seeing you. And like I said, if you ever need me, or if you want to change in your life, you know, hit me up. I'm telling you right now, I'm more powerful than I've ever been. And there's money coming my way left and right. And if you need money, follow me. If you need guidance, follow me. If you need a friend, follow me. What am I trying to say? I can be here for you. I can be your requested answer. If you find the value in life, but you can't find the value in what you can't find what you need, find the answer to your question. But make sure you're asking the right questions. Don't say, Lord, oh my gosh, send me a man. Because he don't send you a man. But you got nothing else to go with it. You're just trying not to be lonely, so he sends you crap. He sends you that man that's not supposed to be with you in the first place. He sends you that person that should never have been on your radar because you weren't specific. Now, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, you're talking about that requested answer, but are you asking the right, direct, detailed questions to get what you want? Do you want a man, or do you want a man that's going to treat you right? Do you want a man, or do you just want, oh, I just want a girl with a big old booty? Or sorry, you want a woman, you want a girl who's got physical appearance. What do you actually want? But you got to be real specific about this, ladies and gentlemen, because guess what happens if you don't? You'll take anything. And you'll take anything, and you'll sit with it, and you'll love it, and you'll say this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but you know it's not for you. And until you're ready to step up and ask the right questions of why I got what I got, you'll never get it. You don't know why you got no more money? Well, you ain't asking the right questions. You told God, I need a job. Okay, he got you one. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. May I help you? You said, God, I need a car, or I need a vehicle. Okay, great. You got one, and it broke down. Be very specific about what you're asking for. Because guess what? It's not going to show up right away. It's going to show up in time. So but you got to make sure that the questions are just as good as the answers. It's got to be that way. The questions that you're asking have to be just as powerful as the answers that you're receiving. You ask better questions. You pray more heart-wise. You're putting the faith and the desire and the purpose into your question that you're asking, or for that solution that you need. And what you'll notice is that the answer will arrive in a more powerful form. But if you just say, I want a man, or I just want a woman, I want more money, you'll get more money. Guess what? You see that dollar you just found on the ground? That was more money. And you picked it up, and the universe is like, cool, we solved the problem. Yeah, that's great. But it's all on you. You got to ask the right questions. You got to start praying internally, externally, whether you believe in God or the universe. Put it out there of what you actually want. And what you'll understand is that it will come to you. Maybe not how you're supposed to see it, but it'll come to you. And if you could get something and it's not what you're looking for, don't pick it up. The universe is testing you. God is testing you. Oh, he said he wants the best woman in the world. Well, let me give him this. He wants the best woman. Let me give him this. Did he take it? Yep. Okay, cool. We're good. That's all we need. No need to put any extra energy into this, because creation takes energy. Why give him everything he wants up here, but he wasn't really serious about it, so we'll just give him this. He took it. Oh, yeah, she took it. Yeah, that's all they want. That's okay. Oh, their children can be great. Okay, okay, great. But are they working with their children? No. Okay, no. The kids can be great. They can be average. They can be like everybody else. It's time to start thinking with your mind. I mean, literally, the book itself said it. I mean, the first thing they said was everything that's coming into your life, you are attracting into your life. So that means everything that you have is because of you, and it's attracted to you by the virtue of images you're loading into your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, you should be protecting this like a fort. No one should ever be up in there. Ever be up in there. Unless it's supposed to be up in there. Because this is where, if battles are fought in here, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to lose. If you're not strong enough. You're not going to survive that battle. But if you're strong enough in here, let the battles be fought outside, but don't let them in here. This is real estate. You don't let anybody in your home. You lock your doors, but you don't lock your mind. Let me stop there. I'm going to leave it back. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a great day. I will talk to you soon. Thank you for being here. Happy Monday. A great day to be alive. And I'll see you tomorrow.